Now, when I hit Mark with the pillow, I was not aiming to hit him in his lip. Like, that was not my goal. It was just like, what a quinky dink. I was not trying to do that. So once he got up, he started charging. He started charging me. But he still had his eyes closed. So as soon as he ran up on me, I swooped over and I put him in the head. Like, he like, Brody Doty, let me go. I'm like, chill. I'm like, you gonna swing on me? He like, let me go right now. I'm like, see, no. I'm like, why you doing that? So he, let me go. So boom, we fall back on my bed. I'm like, Marky, chill. I'm gonna tighten up because I ain't even hurting you. He like, Brody Doty, let me go. That hurt. Why would you hear me? I'm like, bro, I'm sorry. I did not, like, I'm in his ear like, bro, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to, say hit you in your lip. He like, let me go right now. 5. I'm like, hold on, don't count me down. He like, let me go. I'm like, I'm gonna let you go. Tell me you ain't gonna hit me. He like, bro, I'm not gonna hit you. Just let me go. My lip hurt. So all of a sudden you hear, what are you guys doing? Y'all playing WWE? So I'm like, move. So I push Marky, right? I push Marky up off me. So I'm like, Caleb, what are you doing up? It's late. He like, I don't know how to cook. So me and Marky, we looked at each other. Then I looked at Caleb. I said, Caleb, you never knew how to cook. He like, right, if I did, I would be making me something to eat right now. I'm like, boo, man, it's late. I'm like, it's dust time. I'm like, you gotta go to bed. He like, but I'm hungry. Well, let me just ask mom. I'm like, okay, what you want me to do? He like, can you make me something to eat? What? He like, can you please? I'm like, all right, I'll make you something to eat. He like, yeah. I'm like, shh, but you wake up mom. So Marky like, why you wake me up? I'm like, bro, look, I can't get this girl out my head. He like, she that heavy on you? She that, you got her, she on your mind like that heavy. You heavy on this chick hard. Why? I'm like, bro, it's not about me being heavy or she heavy on me or I'm liking her or anything like that. I'm like, it was the energy. It was the way she walked away from me. And I'm like, I can't sleep. I'm like, it just keep playing over and over and over in my head. He like, so this girl is just in your mind. I'm like, bro, it was the way she walked away. I'm like, it was like almost in disgust. He like, no, I don't think so. I'm like, but she wanted to hug me. I didn't ask for the hug. She wanted to kiss me. I didn't ask for a kiss. So Caleb like, wait, you guys kissed? I'm like, don't go back repeating that. He like, did I repeat anything about your shirt? I said I was in the pool. I'm like, yeah, mom going up there at the shop, at the gift shop to see if I really got that shirt. You know what I'm saying? From there, so Marky like, you're caught. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, I'm gonna end up telling her the truth before she even go up there. So he like, you gonna tell her? I'm like, I'm gonna tell her straight up. So he like, man, look, I'm going back to sleep. So he lay there. He like, don't throw no more pillows at me. He put the cover up over his head. So Ken like, can you make me something to eat? I'm like, all right, look, I need you to do something for me. He like, what? I'm like, go in mom and dad room. He like, mom and dad's room. I'm like, look, they ain't gonna do nothing to you if you go in there. I'm like, go in mom and dad's room and go get dad phone. He like, for what? I'm like, so I can call Virginia. He like, you can just use my phone. I'm like, I don't know her number by heart. Her number is in dad's phone. So Marky pulled the covers back and looked at me. He like, bro, just let it go. You thirsty for? I'm like, I'm not thirsty. I'm not thirsty, bro. You think cause you cracked, man, I stay cracked. Like, you think cause you done cracked you one, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you talking, nah, you got me messed up. So I'm like, it ain't about none of that. It's about, what did she think of me? Like, because when, as that age, I was always like, yo, like, I used to always feel like people looked at me weird. So I knew that weird look. And I just wanted to make sure that that wasn't the look she was giving me because it didn't leave my mind. So Kelly was like, okay, I'll go get dad's phone. And he like, and you making me something to eat? I'm like, I'm gonna make you something to eat. So Caleb, boom, he leaves out. So Marky like, bro, I never saw you drool over a girl. I'm like, bro, stop saying that. You finna make me mad. I'm like, I'm not drooling over her. Like, Oh, you're upset, but you the one threw a pillow and hit my lip. You're gonna get your payback. I'm like, see, you finna, all right, you do something to me, I'm gonna do something back to you. He like, you started. I'm like, no, I didn't. I'm like, stop being loud for you wake up mama. So I'm like, what's taking Caleb so long? Like it was it was like 5 minutes, 6 minutes in the past. So I'm like, what's taking him so long? So Marky, like, he probably got caught. He like, I'm going to bed. He put the cover back up over his head. All of a sudden, I lay down. I hear, he doing this. I'm like, booming. He like, hey, mom was woke. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, she told me to go back in my room and go to sleep. As soon as I went in there, she said, that better not be booming woke. That better be a ghost. And so I said, I just came here to say I love you. I wanted to give her a hug and a kiss. So I gave her a hug and a kiss, and she told me to go to bed. So I went in my room, and then I snuck back out. Now, can you make me something to eat? He still wanted something to eat. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make you something to eat. My plan was, I'm not making him nothing. Nada. Go to bed. We probably go to breakfast in the morning. Go to bed. So he leaves. He go back to his room. So I turn a little bit. I finally found the Z's to hang on to. All I hear is somebody in my ear breathing heavy, like, Rowdy Dowdy. I'm like, boy, you almost gave me a heart attack. I was asleep. He like, you forgot to make my food. I'm like, oh, what you want? He like, burgers. I'm like, what? I looked at him, I'm like, booming. He like, please, I want a burger. I'm like, all right, I'll make you a burger. He like, come on, get up, walk out with me. I'm like, just go, I'm gonna make you a burger. You're gonna wake up Marky. So he walks out. I goes behind him. I go in the kitchen, boom. I get the burger together. Now I'm cooking in the dark. I got the refrigerator door open. I didn't want to cut on the lights because that would have triggered mom's room, and her door is open and her room is kind of like right there. She can look in the kitchen if she just tip her head over a little bit. So boom, I make his burger. I get done with it. First off, a burger is not fast to do. A burger is normally like 20-25 minutes. And the way I cook it, I put an extra 5 minutes. So boom, I put ketchup, mustard, cut it in half, went on ahead, gave it to him. He like, I'll eat chips with this. He like, thank you so much. So as I'm coming from his door, all I see is my mom hitting the corner on me. Like, when the kitchen, I don't care if it's vacation or the house, when that light is on under the stove and the dishes are clean, the kitchen is closed, and you know that. So you in my kitchen cooking at this type of night? I'm like, yes. I was making Caleb a burger. She like, Caleb's supposed to be asleep. I'm like, yeah, he woke me up and said he was hungry. She said, you got up and you fixed your brother something to eat? I'm like, yeah. She said, I appreciate that. She like, now see, that's how you be a big brother. I'm like, thank you. She like, you know I love you. I'm like, she like, I love you. I'm like, I just felt like she would yell at me and then say she said she loved me. So I'll just be like, not in my head, because sometimes it used to be hard for me to say I love her back. But deep down inside, I really love my mom. So I'm like, I love you too. So she like, go get some rest because we getting up early. So boom, we were walking and I'm like, Mom. She like, yes. I'm like, I'm sorry. She like, don't be sorry for nothing that you do. You know what you're going to do before you do it. She said, but I do have a question for you. I'm like, yes. She like, where you get that shirt from? Right there was the opportunity for me to tell the truth. So I was like, from Virginia Dad. Somehow I ripped my shirt, and he gave me another shirt, so it's his shirt. She said, so why you just didn't tell me that? I'm like, because I didn't want you to be mad, and you was yelling, you was scaring me. So I was just frightened. She like, you scared of me? I'm like, she like, you don't be scared of nobody. I'm like, I know, but I'm sorry. She like, okay. She like, it's all right, it's cool. She like, go lay down. So I walked off. So she said, Rowdy Dowdy. I'm like, yes. She said, tell your friend she more than welcome to come. She just got to pay for her own stuff, because I ain't paying for nobody's stuff. I pay for food, but anything else she want to buy in the park and all that, she got to pay for herself. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I love you, Ma. Good night. So boom, I go in the room. Marky's still knocked out. I get in my bed. Boom. finally catch another Z's. I just closed my eyes. I just closed my eyes. All of a sudden, I feel somebody on top of me, like if they trying to unalive me, like if they trying to take me out. So I'm panicking now. Boom. I push whoever that was on me, and I look, Marky on the floor. Marky like, yeah, don't feel good, do you? I'm like, bro, I just got some rest. I just closed my eyes. He like, yeah. He like, that's what you did to me when you hit me in the lip. I'm like, all right, I got you. He like, come on, no. He like, don't hit me. Don't put me in a headlock. Remember, don't put. I'm like, look, it's cool. I'm like, hey, Virginia get to come with us tomorrow. So he like, you meant today? I'm like, you know what I mean? Yeah, today. He was like, her sister? I'm like, I don't know. Tough guy. Won't you ask, can the sister come? So boom, I turn my back. He like, yeah. He like, I should throw this pillow at you. I'm like, you throw that pillow at me, Marky? I promise you I'm gonna hop over there and I'm gonna twist your ankle. I'm gonna pop it out of place. He like, come on, pop my ankle. I'm like, I'm not finna play with you. I'm like, you see what's wrong with your lip? He like, yeah, you know why? Like, it's low key because of you. Low key? Cause of me. Cause of me. I told Marky to walk back over there with me. He said now he wanted to stand right there. So you stand right there. And then that's what happened. At least I came over there and threw hands. So that right there had blew me. I was upset. I said, so it's because of me? That's what he was saying low key. Out of all the things he was saying, that's what he was saying, that it was low key my fault. That we are in this situation when no, it's not. It's just that they was trying to be tough over the court, and then you got into with the dude, and it just spiraled out of control. But got you, Marky. You're on your own now. That's what I'm saying to myself. I got him, so I'm like, you're right. My bad. It's my fault. He like, I'm just playing. See, look, you get me. I'm like, look, we got to get up early. Just go to bed. He like, just like mom. So boom, I put the cover on my head. He put the cover over his head. Finally catch another Z's. Do. Let's go. Let's get up. Everybody get ready to take your showers. Roll the door to tell your friend we're going to leave in about an hour and a half. So tell them to be ready. I said, okay. I said, and her sister is cool. She like, whoever's coming, tell them to come on. So boom, I went on ahead. I knocked on Virginia, door. So I used the thing. The dad opened the door. I'm like, hey, good morning. He like, good morning. I'm like, can you tell Virginia my mama said that her and sister can come to Universal Studios with us? So he like, Virginia's still asleep. I'm like, she still asleep? He like, yeah, she's still asleep. I'm like, well, we leave in an hour and a half. He like, I'll wake her up in a couple of minutes. I'm like, okay, you want me to wait right here? He like, no, just you can go home and I'll tell her to come knock on your door. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So boom. I walk. Now, I'm in my mind, I'm like, dang, I ain't get to see her like I really wanted to see her. She been on my mind all night. So, boom, I go back in. So, my mom like, hurry up, get in the shower. Boom, that's done. So, I get in the shower. Boom. I'm like, okay, once I get out the shower, if she ain't been knocked at the door, I'm going to go and go back and knock at the door. So, boom, I get myself together. Marky get ready to go in the shower. My mom is coming towards Marky. Marky like, hey, he got his clothes. He like, hey, mom. She like, what's wrong with you? Your breath stink? He like, yeah, but he holding his clothes, but he still got his hand like this. She like, please make sure you brush your teeth. Get that tongue, get all in the back. Get everything. Hit them gums and all. So he walks past her. In my mind, I'm like, this is going to be good. Because how is he going to, look, how is he going to go the whole entire day without mom noticing about that lip? So, boom, my mom like, is your friend, is she's getting ready? I'm like, I'm gonna go check right now. So boom, I leave, I go knock on the door. This time Virginia opens the door, right? She like, hey, she still got on her pajamas. I'm like, did your dad tell you what my mom said? So she like, oh yeah, we can go to Universal. She like, we don't have to. I'm like, no, I want you to come so we can have fun. So she was like, no, I'm like, can we talk? I'm like, it was something that was on my mind. I'm like, we could just pause that real quick. She was like, yes. I'm like, can you step out? She's like, I don't have no shoes. I'm like, can you go get some shoes and step out? So she was making it a little bit difficult. I'm like, so she grabbed the shoes by the door. She comes out. She like, and she folds her arms. So I'm just like, when you kiss me, you walked away, and when you walked away, it was your face expression looked like as you was disgusted or disappointed, or I don't know. It was something. I felt it. She was like, no, it wasn't. See, I thought you was a girl. I'm like, huh? I'm like, but my brother called me bro. And so she like, yeah, but I thought because you was like a stud. I'm like, a stud? You know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah, but when I was kissing you and then that happened, I was like, and it just shocked me. And, you know, I like girls. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you like girls. I'm like, that don't mean we still can't be cool. She was like, you're not mad? I'm like, no, I'm not mad. She like, okay. I'm like, now, you and your sister get your rest. I'm like, because my mom gonna take us to Universal Studios. We're gonna have some fun. You better not be scared of roller coaster. She like, okay. She like, I'll be there in like 30 minutes. I'm like, hurry up. So boom, I break running. So I goes in the room. Marky is already in there. So he like, bro, my lip look like it's going down. I'm like, nah, it don't. He like, you just saying that to try to scare me. I'm like, it don't. I'm like, bro, listen, I just left from Virginia. He like, what'd she say? I'm like, I told you. I know. I'm like, she really like girls. She's saying like, she thought I was a girl. He like, I'm like, what's funny? He like, nothing. He like, so that's why okay, I get it. I'm like, look, that's the plan. I'm like, you can still kick it with the sister, but look, we're gonna be doing our own thing and stuff like that. He like, no, I'm gonna be hanging with you too. He like, so look, this is my plan. What about, I'm like, you putting a bandana around your head? Like, yeah. You know, I'm gonna tell her to match my outfit. I'm like, good luck with that. So my mom tell me, hey, come on, let's go. Your friend is at the door. And so she like, Marky, you in there? You know it's hot. Boy, you wearing that around? Why'd you wearing that? This is not the Westerns. Take that off. He like, but mom, match my outfit. She said, what if a game big? No, take that off. He like, well, can I wear the black one? She's like, you know what? That's your face. If you want to sweat it out, sweat it out. Boom, we all pals up in a car, right? We all in a car. And so we're riding now